guys, so today we're doing eyebrows, and this is going to be an eyebrow tutorial. I'm going to show you guys how to shape your eyebrows firstly based on your face shape and how to measure that out. So what you want to basically do is take a brush or a pencil or whatever you have that you can measure with. I'm just using a 22 angle brush by MAC. This is the same brush that I use to fill in my eyebrows. So basically the way that your eyebrows work is they're measurements using your nose and your eyes. So the starting point of your eyebrow should start with the brush placed on the side of your nose, going straight up. Now that is where your eyebrow should begin. Now as you can see, my eyebrow does begin there. So if I was tweezing my eyebrows and you have hair forward from this starting point, I would tweeze that or wax that or get that all threaded. Now to find my arch, what you want to do is you want to turn your brush, you want to look straight ahead so your eyes are straight in front of the mirror, and you want to place your brush over your pupil but still on the tip of your nose. And this angle is going to show you exactly where your arch should be, and that's how I found my arch. Now the end of your eyebrow is very simple as well. You basically take the brush, line it with the end of your eye and the tip of your nose, and go straight across, and that's where yours should end. As you can see, my eyebrows are very sparse at the end, so I need to fill this in just a little bit more in order to achieve the look that I'm going for. So that's how you basically measure your eyebrows. So again, just to recap, it's basically a fan motion. Beginning point, side of nose, going straight up is where you're gonna start your eyebrow, looking straight on ahead, tip of nose to over the pupil, that's where your arch is going to be. Turn the brush a little bit more, tip of nose to the end of the eye, and that's where your eyebrow is going to end. Now that's how you measure your eyebrow and how you shape your eyebrow. So using those guidelines, what you can do is you can take you know, an eyebrow pencil, an eyeliner, a kohl eyeliner like Smolder by MAC, and you can basically just make little dots so you know where your starting points are. And then that way you know where to tweeze and how much to tweeze. Now, when you're tweezing or waxing your eyebrows, it's always best to take a little bit at a time. It's basically like baking, you know what I mean? You can add, but you can't take away. So just go slow, and I recommend if you have really thick eyebrows and you have a good starting point, get them done professionally. I like threading personally because I find that with threading, it just gives you much more of a better arch. And they just seem to be a little bit cleaner and to my liking. So after you have your eyebrows done and you want to know how to fill them in, basically what I do is you get an eyeshadow color of your choice using an angled brush. I'm just using this black color that's in my Makeup Forever palette, using my angled brush, and then what I do is dip my angled brush into it, and then I start at the end and just start to fill it out and go all the way down. Remember how I said that my end point is sparse, so I want to fill that in a bit, and that's what I'm going to do. Continue to fill in your eyebrow till you have the desired shape. You want to remember that the most concentrated color, so the darker part of your eyebrow, is going to be the outer part of your eyebrow, and the lightest part of your eyebrow you want to be the inner corner, the inner part of your eyebrow, okay? So just fill them in. Alright guys, so as you can see, I filled in my eyebrows, both of them, and I have the desired shape that I want. Now, just to clean up the edges, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a concealer. I'm using MAC Select Cover Up. You can use any concealer that you have, and you basically want to also get a really fine edge brush. I am using a 212 by MAC, and see how that's really flat and it's also very thin. So I'm going to place a little bit of the concealer on the back of my hand, and I'm going to put some into my brush. Load it up just like that, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around the edge of my eyebrows. Now you can do a heavy application of the product, and that's fine because we're going to blend that out. Now what this does is it really just sharpens your brow. It just really sharpens the line, and also on the outer edge you can get a really nice clean brow. So after I have the beginning shape, I'm gonna go in and just blend that out so it just blends right down. Now you can do your eyebrows before you do your makeup application like I'm doing, and then that way you know that you have a clean slate to start with. See how clean that is on the bottom? I'm gonna dip my brush back into my concealer and I'm gonna do the exact same thing with the top. Now you wanna take your time with this because remember, now you're just kind of cleaning it up. So you might mess up the shape if you're not careful with your placement of the concealer. So now that we have that, I'm just gonna blend up. I'm gonna also do the same thing with the front of my eyebrows. I'm also going to take a little bit of the concealer and lightly go over the front of my brow. Just like that. And there you guys have it. A nice, clean, perfectly shaped eyebrow. So I hope this tutorial helped you, and I hope that you guys can get your eyebrows in order. Because, you know, have you guys ever Googled bad eyebrows? I went to images. Do it. It is a hotmess.com. See you guys soon. Bye.